Hey, what up everybody? Welcome to your own YouTube channel. Today I'm taking you on a virtual trip to one of the most beautiful cities in Europe, Prague. Welcome to our countdown of the top 5 must-visit places in Prague, Czech Republic. I'm talking cobblestone streets, castles, cathedrals, the whole 9 yards. By the end of this video, you'll be booking your tickets to Prague faster than you can say checkmate. Let's go. First up, we're heading to the iconic Charles Bridge. Built in the 14th century, it's one of the oldest and most famous bridges in all of Europe. Picture this. You're walking across the Charles Bridge, the Vltava River flowing beneath you, surrounded by incredible Gothic towers and statues. The statues are like the who's who of saints and historical figures. Legend has it that the Charles Bridge was built to be extra strong because they used eggs in the mortar. Now let's talk about the views. Oh my God, the views! From the bridge, you get panoramic views of Prague Castle, Oldtown, and all those colorful buildings that make Prague so picture-perfect. Come early in the morning or later in the evening to avoid the crowds. Whether you're a history buff, an architecture nerd, or just looking for some Insta-worthy shots, the Charles Bridge is an absolute must-see. Maybe you'll even find some good luck by rubbing one of the statues. All right, let's move on to our next stop. Next up, we're headed to a place that screams royalty, Prague Castle. This massive complex isn't just one castle. It's a collection of palaces, churches, gardens, and historical buildings, all enclosed within fortified walls. As you wander through the courtyards and admire the intricate architecture, you can just feel the history oozing out of every stone. It's no wonder Prague Castle is considered one of the most important cultural institutions in the Czech Republic. One of the coolest things to see at Prague Castle is the changing of the guard ceremony. Every hour on the dot, the guards in their fancy uniforms perform a synchronized routine that'll make you say, how do they do that? And don't even get me started on St. Vitus Cathedral, which is located within the castle complex. This Gothic masterpiece is an absolute must-see, with its towering spires, intricate stained glass windows, and ornate decorations. After you've explored the castle itself, take some time to wander through the beautiful gardens. The views of the city from here are breathtaking, and you might even spot some peacocks strutting around. Prague Castle is a place where you can easily spend an entire day getting lost in history, culture, and architectural wonders. So put on your comfiest shoes and get ready to be wowed. Let's move on to our next stop. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the heart and soul of Prague Oldtown Square. This bustling square is a feast for the senses, with its colorful buildings, street performers, delicious food stalls, and of course, the iconic astronomical clock. Speaking of the astronomical clock, this thing is legendary. Every hour on the hour, crowds gather beneath it to watch the procession of the 12 apostles and other figures. It's like a mini puppet show from medieval times, and it's totally mesmerizing. But the astronomical clock isn't the only thing that makes Oldtown Square so special. Take a stroll through the square and soak up the atmosphere. You'll see street musicians, artists selling their wares, and vendors selling traditional Czech snacks like trdelník, those yummy chimney cakes. And if you're looking for the perfect souvenir, Oldtown Square is the place to find it. From bohemian crystal to hand-painted puppets, you're sure to find something special to take home. Some of the best views of Oldtown Square are from above. Climb to the top of the Old Town Hall Tower for a panoramic perspective of the square and beyond. It's worth every step, I promise. Oldtown Square is a place where you can easily spend hours just soaking up the atmosphere, indulging in some retail therapy, and maybe even learning a thing or two about Czech history. Just a heads up, Oldtown Square gets pretty crowded, especially during peak season. All right, let's move on to our next stop. Get ready to be amazed, because we're about to step inside one of the most stunning examples of Gothic architecture in the world, St. Vitus Cathedral. Located within the Prague Castle complex, this majestic cathedral is a sight to behold. As you approach it, you'll be blown away by its sheer size and grandeur. Step inside, and you'll be greeted by soaring ceilings, intricate stained glass windows that bathe the interior in a kaleidoscope of colors, and ornate decorations that'll make your jaw drop. It's like stepping into another world. One of the highlights of St. Vitus Cathedral is the Chapel of St. Wenceslas, the patron saint of the Czech Republic. This chapel is a masterpiece of Gothic art, with its jewel-encrusted walls and stunning frescoes. And if you're feeling adventurous, climb the 287 steps to the top of the cathedral's south tower for breathtaking views of Prague. Trust me, it's worth the climb. St. Vitus Cathedral is a place of both spiritual and architectural significance. It's a place where you can marvel at the skill and artistry of the craftsmen who built it centuries ago. And it's a place where you can simply sit and soak up the peaceful atmosphere. Just a heads up, St. Vitus Cathedral is an active place of worship, so make sure to dress respectfully and be mindful of those around you. All right, let's move on to our final stop. The beauty of St. Vitus Cathedral will stay with you long after you've left. Get ready to experience the modern side of Prague as we head to Wesla Square. This bustling boulevard is a shopper's paradise, a foodie's dream, and a history buff's delight all rolled into one. Now, Wesla Square might not have the cobblestone charm of Oldtown Square, but don't let that fool you. This place is steeped in history. It's been the stage for many important events in Czech history, from protests and demonstrations to celebrations and festivals. But Wesla Square is also a place to shop till you drop. You'll find everything from high street brands to luxury boutiques, as well as traditional Czech souvenirs. And if you need a break from all that shopping, there are plenty of cafes and restaurants where you can refuel with a hearty Czech meal or a refreshing Pilsner Urquell. As the sun sets, Wesla Square transforms into a lively nightlife spot. Whether you're looking for a cozy pub, a swanky cocktail bar, or a bumping nightclub, you'll find it all here. And if you're lucky enough to be in Prague during the Christmas season, you're in for a real treat. Wesla Square is home to one of the city's most magical Christmas markets, complete with twinkling lights, festive decorations, and delicious food and drinks. Wesla Square is a place where you can experience the energy and vibrancy of modern Prague while still getting a taste of the city's rich history. It's a place where you can shop, dine, party, and create unforgettable memories. Just a heads up, Wesla Square is a popular spot for pickpockets, so be sure to keep your valuables close and stay aware of your surroundings. All right, that concludes our whirlwind tour of Prague's top 5 must-visit places. Thanks for joining us on this virtual tour of Prague. From the historical charm of Charles Bridge and the grandeur of Prague Castle to the vibrant energy of Oldtown Square and Wesla Square, Prague truly has something for everyone. I hope this video has inspired you to add this magical city to your travel bucket list. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel adventures. See you in the next video.